I look so sad in the thumbnail of this live stream, but it's okay. I'm not sad. I'm hungry. That's what I am. I've got my coffee right here. And some coffee creamer and honey that I'm gonna put in it. And English muffins. I'll show you guys what I'm making. Why are English muffins so messy? So I'm making myself some breakfast at 2 p.m. because I woke up not that long ago. Actually, that's not true. I was woken up at like 11:40, and then I think I went back to sleep, and then I just laid in bed and played games on my phone, and then I decided I'm hungry. I'm good. I'm good. I have English muffins. I don't know which ones are the tops and bottoms. These ones, okay. So I put a whole bunch of English muffins in the microwave, and I have a piece of paper, because usually, right, I write down my calories in my notes app. Writing them down on a piece of paper now. Well, for this at least, so I don't have to keep going to my notes app and then coming back here and whatnot. Turkey sausages. That's what those are. Turkey sausages. So what I'm gonna do is English muffins. I'm gonna cook up some eggs, right? And eggs, sausage, and cheese on these English muffins. 4 of them. These are just 2 of them. There's more in them. I almost said microwave. More in the that thing over there, the toaster. That's what that's called. Jeez, that was hard. I have a lot to do. I have coffee. Tablespoon. A tablespoon of creamer is 35 calories. I do 4 tablespoons. Plus, that's how I like my coffee. Some people say how white you like your coffee. Yes, I like my coffee very white. Lots of creamer. And then I just squeeze in what looks like a tablespoon of honey. There's the other English muffins. They're not done yet. That's how I make my coffee. 4 tablespoons of creamer, tablespoon of honey, and then I stir it around. I need a spoon. Found a spoon. Because I'm going to sip on this while I'm doing everything. I wish I had like a phone stand. It could work so much better. I have another cup of coffee as well. I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning. And same thing. 4 tablespoons of creamer. I like caramel macchiato creamer more than French vanilla. But French vanilla is the first creamer I ever had. So like, and I used it for a while. I'm not like, I'm not bold. My voice is just dying right now because I am very thirsty. There we go. those aside. Wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Tablespoon of honey. Vanilla is good. I don't not like it. It's just I feel like I've had it too much, right? I mean, and I just like caramel. I do really like caramel better than vanilla, so could be that as well. Okay, what do I have? Those are done. I'm bringing you with me. Stupid. Should not be that hard to grab a stupid plate. It's hot. Why is this one derpy? What the frick? Look at it. It's weird. It's fine. We won't discriminate it. Okay. We're going to find out how many calories are in these English muffins. I think I already know. 150 calories per muffin. English muffins are packed. Actually, bagels are packed. A bagel has 250 calories in it. Just the bagel. But 150, 300, 600. This right here, just the English muffins, are 600 calories. It's carbs, so it makes sense. Here, I'm going to put the sausages on the English muffins, right? And this is the first step. We need eggs and we need, hold on. We need eggs and we need cheese. That's a lot better, right? Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm taking you with me. I haven't done a live stream in a long time. Nobody loves you, whatever. I just yeet it back there. No feet pics, please. My feet are ugly. Honestly, I would chop off my own feet if I didn't need them. Feet are ugly. Just straight up, feet are ugly. I don't even like my own feet. I'd chop them off if I didn't need them. That's the truth. Like if I could walk without my feet properly, whatnot, which I could, it would just hurt because I'd be walking on nubs. I mean, if it wasn't like that, then I mean, I think I'm talking too much about this. It's fine. You guys are here to listen to me talk. One egg is 70 calories. I have it's not a pen, it's a marker, I think. It's like one of those really weird, teeny tiny little thin markers. I found it in a cabinet here at my house when I was looking for a pen. Okay. This is gonna be a really big meal, but I need it. The English muffins just themselves are 300, or no. All of the English muffins themselves are 600 calories. Plus, the coffees are 200 calories each, so that's 400. So the English muffins, just the muffins and the coffee, are already 1,000 calories, right? So let's write down 1,000, right? The sausages, I actually don't know. I think I know. The serving size is 2 patties. Amount per serving, 130. So, in 2 of these patties, that are 130 calories. So 130 plus 130 is 260. Yes, I think. So now we're at 1,260. The eggs, 70 times 4. What's 70 times 4? Well, what's 70 plus 70? 140. What's 140 plus 140? 280. I'm smart. And then 4 slices of cheese. 1 slice of cheese is 50 calories times 4, that's 200 calories of cheese. Okay. Here, let's do, we're at 1,260. But we have 1,260, then 280, and then 200. Now, what I'm gonna do, the type of math I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna do this. I'm completely gonna forget about the 60 and the 80 and the 200 right now. So I'm gonna look at 1,200 plus 1,000, well, no, 1,200 plus 400, right? 200s together, right? So that's 1,600. And then what's 80 plus 60? Well, what's 60 plus 80 or 80? Whatever, same thing. You have 60, take 20 away. That's 1,720. $1,720. This is how much this meal is going to be in calories. 1,720. The most amount of calories I can eat in one setting is 2,000. I don't know that. I've tried it. I've regretted it because it's a lot of food. Hello. Oh, it's already going. I didn't hear the flames go. You know how usually when you turn on the stove, you'll hear the flames go. I didn't hear the flames do that. So I kept. I need the spray. Okay. I mean, I don't even need. Well, I need this because I need to write it down in my notes later. Or I could just keep it like this. I don't know. For like a month, not for a month, for like a week, I wrote down my calories on just a piece of paper. It was fun. It was actually really fun. And I mean, that's a really good way to get really good at math. I mean, counting calories isn't complicated unless you make it complicated. And I'm gonna tell you why. I used to have a calorie counting app, right? I don't remember what it was called. Even if I did remember what it was called, I would not recommend it. Because calorie counting apps, they complicate things, right? And I would much rather just read how many calories are in something off of the label off of the nutrition facts, then go to a calorie counting app that's gonna complicate everything. Right? Because here's the thing, right? You can look up plain bagel, right, on a calorie counting app, right? Plain bagel, that's all. It'll show you a dozen or more different brands of plain bagels, and you have to know. But what if you don't know what kind of bagel it is? What if it's a bagel that doesn't have a label on it, and then you look at plain bagel, and there are 23 plain bagels, but each of them are a different brand, and you're like, okay, yeah, I just want to know how many calories are in the bagel. I don't like calorie counting apps. Do they irritate me? Very much so. I will most likely never use a calorie counting app again, just for that reason. Because calorie counting apps, they just complicate everything. I mean, it's so much easier to read off of the nutrition facts to see how many calories are in what you're eating. Now, is it irritating sometimes, right, to read off of the nutrition facts? Because not all nutrition facts are as helpful. Yes, very. But here's the thing. Go to Safari, go to Google, look it up, or go to your parent or your sister or your brother or your cousin and be like, hey, can you help me figure out this math? It's simple. Calorie counting is very simple. It's only complicated if you complicate it. It's not very hard. Now, I know bodybuilders have that food drive of they have to use calorie counting apps. They have to track every macro. Here's the thing, right? Those calorie counting apps, those things are for like counting your macros, all of them. Protein, fats, carbs, saturated this, fiber, and sodium, and all of that. I don't focus on any of that. I'm going to be so honest with you, right? I've been bulking for almost 6 months now, right? At the beginning of the next month, right, it's going to be 6 months that I've been bulking, and I'll do a physique checkup. And I think I'm happy with what I see, right? And so I don't count how many grams of protein I'm getting in. I don't count how many grams of carbs I'm getting in. I don't track my carbs. I don't track my protein. I don't track my sodium. I mean, here's the thing. It's a good thing to track your sodium, so then, you know, your organs don't overwork and then you have organ failure because of too much salt. It's good to keep your sodium intake in check, right? But I don't track any of my macros except for how many calories I'm getting in. And you may ask, why? Because honestly, I don't want to. I don't feel like I need to. Right? We all have our different ways of going about, you know, how we eat and how we do things, and that's just how I do my thing. I don't know. I know I've been told by a lot of people, you should be eating 200 grams of protein a day and 300 carbs and this and that and this and that. Now, here's the thing, Am I dirty bulking? Yes, I'm dirty bulking. But let me ask you a question, right? How many people do you know, right? How many people do you know, including yourself, who's doing a full-on, I'm talking full-on, by the book, clean bulk, right? Who do you know that's doing that? A clean bulk, by the book, every day, every meal, like they are getting food scales and weighing the grams of food that they're eating. They're so specific like that, because clean bulking, right? How many people do you know like that? Hopefully you'd say none. Now if you do, good for you. But most of those people that I'm talking about right now are bodybuilders. Bodybuilders are the only people who really do a clean bulk all the time. All the time. Because they have to. They don't have a choice. I mean, don't get me wrong. They do have a choice if they want to be a bodybuilder, right? But if they want to win, it's clean bulk. Nobody clean bulks like how bodybuilders do on a daily. Nobody does that. Why? It's boring. It's really, really boring. Like, just go on the internet and listen to some of the podcasts or videos or shorts of how bodybuilders talk about the food they eat and the clean bulking. It's not fun. Nobody really does that. And people criticize me for dirty bulking. Here's something. They're doing the same exact thing. Because even just one little additive, they criticize me on. Why can't I criticize them on that as well? Now, I don't, because I don't care. I really don't care about how people say, well, you're dirty bulking, and that's not good for you, and that's not this, that's not that. Here's the thing. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have a lot of money to spend on food all the time. I cannot make a trip to... Damn. Look how big these eggs are compared to the English muffin. I cannot take a trip to Costco every single day. Now, for those of you that don't know, and those of you who have been around long enough, I no longer work at Costco. I haven't for quite a while. You can scroll down on my videos, and I've made a couple videos talking about why, but I'm not going to tell it on here, right? But I can't make a trip to Costco every single day and buy a couple pounds of steak and a couple pounds of rice and this and that and this and that. Because I just don't have that much money. I really don't. And I'm trying to save up my money for different things, right? Bodybuilders, they don't save up their money to buy a nicer couch or a nicer mattress or anything like that. They save up their money to spend it all on food. They don't save up their money and then go, hey, I got a little bit of money left over. Let me go hang out with friends. Nope, I got a little bit of money left over. Let me go buy some more rice or chicken or steak or broccoli. I'm not kidding. I've watched. Now, I'm not claiming that I know all of this, right? Because if you've been around long enough on my channel, then you've heard me say, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to talk about it, right? Because I don't want to be giving out false information, right? But nobody really clean bulks. I mean, even the smallest little thing could be dirty bulking, right? A muffin. Go to your calorie counting app and scan the muffin that you bought from Aldi. It's not good for you. Why? Because it's got a whole bunch of artificial sweeteners. But you don't want to admit that it is not good for you, so you're not going to use an app or do that, do this. It's quite hypocritical. People criticize me of Dirty Volking, but they're doing the same thing. I opened the fridge and I don't remember why. I'm looking for cream cheese. I swear I just saw some. Oh. I don't want to use this. You know what? I guess I won't. How many calories? Damn. That's quite a lot. 2 tablespoons of cream cheese is 90 calories. That's quite a lot. For cream cheese, I didn't know that. Now, am I going to count the cream cheese? Probably not, because I'm probably not going to use that much. How do you open this thing? Do you see what I'm doing here? How do you open this? Never mind. I figured it out. I'm smart. My mom said I'm special. I'm kidding. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I doing this? Because I am not going to try and scoop out a whole bunch of cream cheese from that stupid foil wrap. And you just put it in a container and scoop it out like that. It's so much easier. Now, I'm probably only going to be using like 2 tablespoons of this. I'm not going to use all of that for 1. This is going to be for like 2. Maybe. You know what? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's call that half a tablespoon, right? And then we're going to use this other. That is not enough. We're going to call what I spread on both of these. We're going to call 1 tablespoon, roughly. Very, very roughly. Okay. You know what I'm curious about? How many calories are in just one of these? 1 English muffin. Sausage, egg, and cheese. I can figure that out in a minute. Because I'm cooler than you. I'm kidding. I hate this. I hate spreading like butter or cream cheese on English muffins because they're so like, they're not like bagels where they're smooth. They're just like rocky because they've got all these like holes in them and whatnot. They're like rough. It's stupid. Do I like English muffins? Honestly, I don't really know. To be honest with you, I don't really know if I actually like English muffins. I mean, it's just bread. It's no different from bread or bagels. Okay. Hold on. 1,720 plus 90. What is that? That's 1,810. Okay, now let's figure out how many calories are in just one of these. Right? The English muffin itself is 150 calories, right? Then we've got a sausage on there. That is, hold on. Then we've got a sausage on there. That is, let's see, what's half of 130? What's half of one? I don't know. Hold on. I can figure this out. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Half of 130 is 65. Right. So we got the English muffin, 150. Sausage, that's 65. The egg, that is 70. And the cheese, that is 50. Right? Hold on. Oh, wait, no. That's not that. Okay. 45. Okay. One of these English muffins, one of these English muffin breakfast sandwiches, the English muffin is 150 calories. The sausage patty, 65. The egg, 70. The cheese, 50. And the cream cheese, 45. Just one of these is about 400 calories. Just one. And then we got plus all these. That's all the math I've done. I'm gonna put this back where I found it. Okay. Now let me take care of all of this stuff. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is what I'm about to eat. And I just got to take it all downstairs. How sad would it be if I actually dropped this? Because, like, the plate is folding. That would be horrible. I would actually be so mad. I would probably cry if all of that fell on the floor. Oh, I would be so mad. That would be That'd just be horrible. My day would be ruined. Okay. Now I gotta take my coffee downstairs. This is a good way to hold your coffee. It's not. I mean, it's stable. It's not going anywhere. I'm watching the coffee to make sure it doesn't spill over. I would be sad if it did. Okay. This is what I'm about to eat. I know that this live stream title says update on me. So a quick update. How have I been over these almost 6 months of bulking? Up and down. I've gotten sick. Like, I got really, really sick, and then I wasn't able to go to the gym for 2 weeks, and my diet went to crap those 2 weeks. So I'm slowly building up from that. I was sick like 2 weeks ago. No, 4 weeks ago. So a bit of a setback. I went back to the gym and all the weight has felt heavier. My joints feel better, right? So that's a good thing. 2 weeks away from the gym completely. It did heal my joints and I do feel better. But it's hard to get back to the gym because 2 weeks of not doing it. It was great at first, and then I got really bored. And went back to the gym and learned, okay, everything's heavier now. All the weight is heavier, which really sucked. It really, really sucked. And I just have to get used to, I was away from the gym for a little bit, and I'm not as strong as I was a couple weeks ago. But I'm slowly building up from that. And of course it's difficult, right? Don't get me wrong. It's very difficult. I've had a lot of trouble with just thinking about giving up. Like, bodybuilders, I've heard say this all the time, or even just a guy named Will Tennyson, who did his first bodybuilding show. He talked about how much he doesn't like it. And he said to himself, I'm doing this to myself and I can stop anytime I want. I'm doing this to myself. I'm going to the gym a lot more and I'm eating a lot more and living a better lifestyle. And yes, it's fun and yes, it's good for my health. Is it exhausting? A lot? Yes. It's very exhausting. But I'm doing this to myself. Nobody's making me do this. I'm doing it to myself. And I can stop anytime I want. I can stop and then go back to my regular eating of not really eating a lot and then not having to worry about how many calories I've gotten in the day and how many more I have to get in, and if I don't, then this, and if I don't go to the gym this day. And it's really more stressful than I could put into words because it's very mental. It's a very mental game. But I mean, I'm doing this to myself, and I know that in the end it's going to be worth it. The feeling of me wanting to give up right now is temporary because I just want to fall back into my lazy habits. And the feeling of wanting to just give up and just go back to my old habits because this is mentally draining sometimes. Yeah. But I heard a guy say, though, if I give up now, everything I've worked for to get here means nothing. It was just a waste of weeks or months or years. It was just a waste. Like it didn't even matter. Like it never mattered. So if I give up now, it's, none of it matters. And I could give up. I could stop anytime I want. It's my life. I can stop anytime I want. But change is not easy. It takes sacrifice and discipline. A lot of things that people don't want to give as much as they say they do. Except I'm the type of person that is right there on that border of I want to do this and I don't want to do this at the same time. And it's self-discipline to keep myself in check. Motivation is temporary. Motivation is here and there and here and there. It just comes and goes. Discipline. You do it enough times and you become immune to it. Have I become immune to this yet? No, because it's not, full on my lifestyle, right? I plan on doing this the entire year of 2025, bulking the entire year, right? Gaining lean mass. I want to get to 200 pounds. But I am not going to get to my goals by being motivated. I'm going to get to my goals by disciplining myself more. And if that means hating myself more than I already do sometimes, and some days just being crappy days, then I know in the end it's going to be worth it. And I'm going to feel way better about myself. It just takes a lot of time. Something you have to be willing to give. And I'm willing to give it. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody's heard that. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Right? But it's not easy. That's why everybody can't do it. That's why only the best of the best can. Now, I'm going to try one of these before I go. So you guys know I did a good job on this. I'm gonna try my own food. I think it's pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job. This is what we're looking at. Sausage, egg, and cheese on an English muffin with cream cheese. This is what we're looking at. Let me eat all the surrounding stuff. Do you guys do that? Like, you eat all the surrounding stuff and then you go for it? I do that. It's fun. There we go. I ate all the surrounding stuff. Now let me find. There we go. That's a good place. I gotta take another bite. I think I did a pretty good job. Got sausage, egg, and cheese, English muffin. I think I did a pretty good job. Tastes amazing. Yeah. That's all. That's the last thing I was gonna do. I will tell you guys, there will be a 6-month update coming soon. Because I'm about to reach 6 months of bulking and going to the gym a lot. Very soon here. So keep an eye out for that. Because a physique update, a 6 months, a 6-month physique update is coming soon. It's almost here, and I'm kind of nervous for it, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Hopefully I don't get injured before then, and then I can't. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all.